In the grand scheme of the world's economy, the years 2024 to 2025 hold the promise of moderating inflation and steady growth. This could potentially be the calm after the storm, following a tumultuous period marked by the pandemic and geopolitical tensions. Firstly, a glance at global growth. The world economy is bracing itself for a growth of 3.1% in 2024 and a slightly increased 3.2% in 2025. This uptick, higher than previous predictions, is credited to the unexpected resilience in the United States and several large emerging market economies, along with fiscal support from China. However, it's noteworthy that this growth rate still trails behind the historical average of 3.8% from 2000 to 2019. Next, we delve into inflation trends. The global headline inflation is on a downward spiral, expected to drop to 5.8% in 2024 and even further to 4.4% in 2025. The resolution of supply-side issues and the impact of restrictive monetary policies implemented by central banks are the driving forces behind this decline. However, with growth comes risks and challenges. The risks to global growth are now considered broadly balanced. Quicker disinflation could lead to more relaxed financial conditions, but potential downside risks lurk around the corner in the form of new commodity price spikes due to geopolitical shocks, persistent underlying inflation, or deepening property sector issues, particularly in China. This leads us to consider policy recommendations. Policymakers are tasked with the challenge of managing the final descent of inflation to target levels. This involves calibrating monetary policy in response to underlying inflation dynamics and, where appropriate, shifting to a less restrictive stance. There's also a need for renewed focus on fiscal consolidation to rebuild budgetary capacity to deal with future shocks and to curb the rise of public debt. Coupled with this, structural reforms are recommended to fortify productivity growth and debt sustainability. These reforms could also speed up convergence toward higher income levels. Multilateral coordination is another key area of focus. Efficient coordination is essential for debt resolution to avoid distress and create space for necessary investments. This coordination is also crucial to mitigate the effects of climate change. The regional outlooks are varied. Advanced economies are expected to see a slight acceleration in growth, while emerging market and developing economies may face a modest slowdown. The forecast for global growth 5 years from now is at its lowest in decades, indicating a need for vigilance and proactive policy measures. As for long-term prospects, the medium-term outlook shows that lower predicted growth in output per person is mainly due to persistent structural frictions preventing capital and labor from moving to productive firms. The global economy's resilience, despite significant central bank interest rate hikes, has been surprising. In conclusion, the economic outlook for 2024 to 2025 is cautiously optimistic. Growth is expected to be steady but slow. Policymakers must navigate the challenges of moderating inflation, fiscal consolidation, and structural reforms to ensure a stable and prosperous global economy. Before we wrap up this comprehensive analysis, we'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel for more insightful economic outlooks. Sharing our videos with your network can help spread knowledge and stimulate great discussions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of economics. Your support is invaluable in helping us continue to deliver quality content.